something you forgot along the way. And today's story is number 46, Sticking to a Single Path in Life. One night, a mouse fell into a bucket. At first, he tried mightily to jump out, but the bucket was deep, the task hopeless. Next he tried to gnaw a hole in the side of the bucket, but the wood proved too hard and too thick for him to gnaw through. Giving up, he moved frantically to another place and tried gnawing there for a while, but the results were the same. Again he gave up and tried a different spot. The stout wood was impervious to his efforts. After gnawing in vain all night long, toward dawn, worn out in body and spirit, the mouse collapsed and died. If only he had kept gnawing at the same spot the whole time, he might have gnawed all the way through and escaped. The world is full of people who cannot afford to laugh at the story of the hapless mouse. Failing at one job, they try another and fail again, changing their job over and over. Such people may be called weak willed, yet weakness is a general human failing. Sticking to a single path in life is hard to do. It requires a will of steel and ceaseless effort. The more you waver, the more your life's efforts go to waste. Since this is the case, the thing to do is weigh your options carefully to begin with. Make a careful decision and carry it through with firm and unremitting effort. The entrance to a commuter train at rush hour can be so crowded that it seems impossible to squeeze another person on board. Yet, if you push on through, you'll often find there is plenty of room further in. No one should ever despair because the entrance to his or her chosen career path is clogged. There is an ancient saying, the persistent drip wears through stone. Okay, very good. This is one of my favorite stories in the book. And yeah, we often find ourselves in a hopeless situation. We don't know how to find the way out. And, when we are younger, there's nothing wrong with trying different part time jobs and to gain experience. That's fine. But, we reach a certain age where we want to find out our life's purpose. We might have middle age crisis or existential angst. We want to know why we are here in this world in the first place. If we have to leave everything behind, why even we are here? What's the point? So once we find the Dharma and listen to the teachings, and we see what true happiness is like, then naturally we want to go towards it with all our might. So first we have to listen and then ask our questions to gain that certainty of moving forward with confidence. Well, most people who don't find that confidence, so they just live with the hope that, hoping that this, whatever they choose, will bring them happiness. They don't have confidence about it. They're not completely certain about it. So they just go and see what it's like. And, anything you start that's new, uh, yeah, it feels good when it's new. Like there is a phrase a day we say, when suffering is new, we call it pleasure. When pleasure gets old, we call it suffering. So because people just get tired of the sameness or the repetition or the monotony of something, they try to change. It's just because they get tired of doing something again and again. That's why they crave the change. But with that attitude, we keep changing, we're just going to have a little bit of maybe excitement while it's fresh and new. And then soon the excitement wears off. We are back at square one, or maybe even minus 10, because now we lost energy and we become tired and fatigued. So just like this mouse trapped in the bucket, um, when he saw that he's not gonna be able to gnaw his way through, so he changed direction. He lacked perseverance and persistence, so he was not able to gnaw through to the other side and then become free and escape that sad and hopeless situation. Yeah, so that's why we find this true in our lives too. And it's only Dharma that gives us that confidence, because Dharma is the truth that doesn't waver in all ages and in all places. It's constant, unchanging. Yeah, so that's why we find that firm and unremitting effort to keep pushing forward. Yeah, and it goes the same way for a career too. It said, even if you cannot have the job that you desire, if you don't give up, if you keep at it and think about the cause, condition, and effect and plant those seeds diligently, there is no way you cannot find your way to the other side. Yeah, so persistent drip wears through stone. It's a very good proverb to always remember. Yeah, so good job everyone for being here, practicing together. Today is Thursday, so we're going to have the webinar style lecture on Zoom at 8 p.m. Pacific time. And have a wonderful Thursday. Bye.